Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Leesville, the DeRidder Dragons and the Leesville Wampus Cats, and the battle for the Hooper Trophy. The Dragons come into tonight's ball game with a 2-2 record. Leesville comes in with an 0-4 record. It's the battle for the Hooper Trophy, and that should get your blood stirring. The seniors are the co-captains for the Dragons tonight, and representing the Dragons at the toss of the coin are 64 Philip Crockett and 73 Craig Floyd. The rest of the Dragons seniors are 88 Calvin Davis, 56 Darian Memory, 53 Sean Williams, 10 Eric Cooper, 7 Robbie Hooks, 6 Derek Taylor, 5 Roger Mays, and 3 Kenneth Nance, and 2 Donnie Tellis, the co-captains for tonight and the seniors on this DeRidder High School football team. Leesville won the toss. They will receive. The Dragons will be kicking off and will be defending the goal to the right-hand side of your screen, which is the south end zone. As we said, Leesville is struggling. They are 0-4 on the season. The Dragons won last week in a big victory, a very exciting victory over the Jennings Bulldogs by a final score of 14-13. It's just a couple of minutes before kickoff, and I'll say it right now, there should be a whole lot more folks in the stands here on the home side, and across the way there should be a whole lot more Dragon fans than there are here. But we'll make do with what we have, and we'll be ready to play in just a few moments. It will be Kurt Young to kick off for the Dragons. And the Wampus Cats will send back deep number 3, Kenyon Martin, and number 11, Josh Quinhagen. And we are about set to begin. Joining me now is Aaron Dickinson, and at some point in time, Ed Adcock will be joining us.
It's good to be here tonight for this Hooper Trophy showdown. The past 5 games seems to have gone to Leesville, so we're going to see what DeRidder can do tonight going into this game.
And we are underway. A good kick will be taken by Martin. Out to the 30 and to the 33-yard line. So pretty good field position for the Wampus Cats on their first possession of the ball game. And the Dragons will be going on defense and will be defending the south goal. At quarterback will be Justin Goins. Running backs are 3 Martin and 6 Scott. And they give to Martin, and he is stacked up. Memories there, Nance, and also Calvin Davis for the Dragons. And the Dragons showing a little bit of spunk on first down. A pickup of a yard is all that the Wampus Cats got on first down.
And being down there on the field tonight, you felt a new energy. You know, last week we talked about how they came out flat in the first quarter. Coaches feel really good about this week's practices, and we look to see a different first half than we saw even last week.
They'll go from the shotgun, and Goins is going to run on second down. And he'll pick up a couple of yards, picks up 3. Robbie Hooks is there first, Porter, and then also helping out for the Dragons is number 36, Carlos Stewart. So a pickup of about 3 or 4, and it'll be bring up third down and 5 for the first down. So the first big play of the ball game, it's a possession down right here for the Wampus Cats. They'll go with a tight formation, split the 2 backs, and Goins looking to throw, and it will be juggled and incomplete. In and out of the hands of Derek Skidmore. Incomplete. And so the Dragons will get the football back on the punt, and it will be Robbie Hooks dropping back to accept the punt for the Dragons. And I think it will be Goins, if I remember correctly, to punt, and it will be Goins who will be punting for the Wampus Cats.
It's a great way to start the game. Stop them right there off three downs, and hopefully we'll get some great field position here.
3 and out unless they have a trick play. And it's a sailing spiral. And it will be fair caught and picked up.
Call a fair catch bounce.
Fair catch bounce. And I believe you can run on that, but
You know, tonight we'll be hearing a lot from number 10 Goins, but I sure hope it's more as a punter than it is as a quarterback. But we'll have to watch him also, just like you mentioned, trick plays. I'm sure they've got that worked into their scheme because just like us, they have a quarterback that's also a punter.
1st and 10 for the Dragons from the 30-yard line. Tellis and May split to the left. Nance and a flanker, and on 1st down, give is to Taylor, and Derek picks up a couple on 1st down.
Derek coming off of a great week last week against Jennings with over 200 yards rushing. We hope he has another stellar night tonight.
We want to mention we got some pre-game interviews with a couple of the coaches, and so we'll be showing those interviews whenever we get a little break, maybe one of the water breaks or something.
Wideouts to either side now. Tellis to the bottom and Mays to the top. And on the counter, give to Nance. Not a whole lot doing, and a good job just to keep his feet moving, pick up positive yardage. You'll pick up 5-6 yards possibly for the Dragons. Make it a manageable 3rd down for the Dragons here.
That didn't look like there was anything going. He just kept his legs driving, kind of went backwards, but got quite a bit of yardage there.
3rd and 3 for the Dragons. Single back, and back of Cooper is Taylor. Pitch goes to Taylor. He has a 1st down and more. It's off to the races, and he'll win the race. It'll be a 63-yard touchdown, and the Dragons jump out in front quickly. No flags on the play.
No flags.
It's a great beginning maneuver by DeRitter's offense to come out here, open it wide open, and again, we expect to see him have a great night all night. He went untouched. The last guy fell out at about the 10-yard line, and it was off to the races. This is exactly what we need to see from DeRitter. Come out and prove its point tonight that they're ready to play. They're not the same DeRitter that even they were last year. This team has learned how to play 4 quarters, and they'll go all night long. This is a great start.
And, you know, that was a great run, but there was some great blocks.
There were some good blocks.
That opened up all of that. So I know we're having a hard time with our camera getting the entire picture.
Yeah, but we're making the best of it. Kick is up, and they say it's no good. Did not see it one way or the other. But the Dragons jump out in front. A 63-yard run by Derek Taylor, and the Dragons draw first blood. 9:09 left in the 1st quarter, and the Dragons lead 6-0. The Dragons lead 6-0, and Kurt Young will kick off. And it's another pretty good one. Taken back at the 6-yard line. Young is there to drag down the returner, and that is Twinhagen. And the Cats will get pretty good field position out at their 41.
Specialty teams, they're always talking about creating lanes for their runner. I saw that lane, and I mean, it was about like a 6-lane highway. It was wide open for him to run through.
I think you could have hit that one, Ed. I don't think I could, and I know Aaron couldn't. Very tight formation. And on 1st down, they go that way. And Carlos Stewart on a big play knocks down Bernardo Henry for a loss in the backfield, a loss of about 3, 4 possibly.
Great read by Stewart there. You know, we're going to continue to talk about special teams just for a moment. Last week, they began to make me happy by getting off of those other blockers and getting to the man. Hope we'll see some more movement in our special teams tonight. This is great field position for the 2nd time for Leesville, but our defense is coming to the occasion.
They go with the 2 backs, Martin and Scott, and they split them. Henry, the wide out to the bottom of the screen, and they give to Scott, and he'll blast out over the 40 to near the 45-yard line. Pretty good power run right there.
You know, you'll see Scott most of the time tonight. That's their main rusher, and he's had some success this year. He'll just come right at you, but that's nothing that we're not used to seeing. You know, this whole year we've had backs come right at us, so we ought to be ready for that tonight.
3rd and 7 for Leesville.
Leesville, not only do they run, but they do try a lot of passing. They have a pretty good balanced attack. So it's going to be interesting to see how things work out.
Goins rolls, under pressure, throws in and out of the hands of Skidmore. Incomplete, and this will be their second 2 and out. And the Dragons will get the football back again off a punt, and it will be Goins to punt. But with Goins back there and not really bad field position, you have to look for some sort of a trick play. In the freshman game on Thursday night, the Dragons went with a little bummerooski, and it was the Dragon freshmen playing the JV, and very few freshmen who came and made the trip for Leesville on Thursday night. But the Dragons pulled off a big bummerooski play on a punt, got 6 points out of it. And they punt, and that's a high punt. And the Dragons have to be aware of where the ball is, and it went right between some of the Dragons. Oh, that was a very lucky bounce right there. The Dragons will be backed up just outside the 20-yard line. A very short punt, but it turned out to be a pretty effective punt of about 35 yards.
You know, as he was practicing earlier in the pregame, he was only kicking about 20 yards, but he had a good hang time on it. This one 35 yards with a roll, but we're going to expect a lot of hang time tonight from him because it's not necessarily the length that he's going to give us, but it's going to be the breadth of his kick.
Cooper on first down. They give to Porter, cutting outside and back inside. He'll be out to the 30-yard line. A nice run right there. Pick up of 9 on first down, and that makes play calling so much easier.
Had a great seal block and then a great kick-out block all at the same time. It opened up that hole to the right side.
Second down and short. The Dragons need about a yard is all they need on second down. Mays and Tellis split to the bottom of the set. And there is nothing doing right there. Nance was buried, or Taylor it was, I'm sorry, on the hit.
You know, defenses have the stunts that they run, and he stunted right into that play right there.
Harvey's a big old young'un right there, and he's just a junior. Makes it third down, and the Dragons need a full 2 yards now for first and 10. Long back in the backfield, and back of Cooper is Derek Taylor. And they pitch it to Taylor, pops outside. He has the first down and a couple more yards, and the Dragons will keep possession on the first down.
If he had not got hold of that collar of his, once again, that would have gone a long way.
Dragons looking to keep the sticks moving and the clock rolling. Dragons scored on their first possession. Picked up another first down on their second possession. Cooper throwing, and it's complete to Tellis. Gets a block from Mays, and they grab Donnie by the shoulder pad and sling him around. And he picks up about 4 yards, possibly 5 on the completion. That was the play that we kept trying to call, that we kept calling last week, and kept having the holding penalty called.
That's a good play. You know, you get Tellis out there one-on-one with somebody, and you never know. He might be able to go all the way. He's got some good moves.
And some quickness.
Up here trying to find a roster, and I just found out
in
that
my
Reddick
hand.
had tore it out.
Cooper on the keeper.
Tuck that ball away, Eric.
Eric picks up more than enough for the first down. Still in Dragon territory. They said he was knocked down inbounds. And I think what you just said about tucking the football was what Coach Thompson just said to him.
He did say something to him, didn't he?
He sure did. And the clock will start running as the Dragons pick up their second first down on this possession. They started at their 21, and they're close to being in Wampus Cat territory right now. Derek Taylor hit at the line of scrimmage and picks up close to midfield. Who was it who was asking what a Wampus Cat was on the way in?
That would be the new guy from Marshall, Texas originally. We were the Mavericks, and when I moved to Houghton, and I was there the past 5 years, we were the Buccaneers. But what in the world is a Wampus Cat? If you could call in right now at 1-800-WAMPUS-CAT and give us that answer, we sure would appreciate it.
Somebody's sitting at the house right now trying to figure that one out.
WampusCat.com.
That's right.
Pitch goes to Taylor. And he'll pick up close to 3. We are in very crowded quarters here tonight. 4 people in about a 4x4 room, or 4x3 room, just
Good
tight.
thing we like each other, huh?
Yeah, I'm glad I put extra deodorant on this morning.
Oops, I forgot. You'll be feeling that about the third quarter.
I'm already feeling it off of Brent.
We appreciate Brent running the camera. He's doing a great job for us.
That's right. Cooper rolling to his left. In trouble. And, oh, we got a penalty. Got a flag down, and we had a little bit of a fracas going on. 72. You want to pronounce that one?
Cody Kilula. I wonder if that's Hawaiian.
I don't know, but I'm thinking it's maybe against them.
I think so, because Kalua just came out, and that will give the Dragons a first down after the Wampus Cats had just stopped the Dragons. And Kalua is out of the ball game right now.
Coach is giving him what for. We appreciate you, buddy, for that extra yardage you gave us there to keep the drive alive. You know, once again, Eric, buddy, you took a little time putting that ball away. Let's learn what Coach is telling you. He's not gonna treat you wrong on that. Tuck that ball away and commit to the run.
Whatever it was a 15-yarder.
Wow.
Especially when you lose yardage on the play.
That's right.
Dragons will get a first down, and they line up on the ball quickly. A bit of confusion for the Wampus Cat defensively. Now they can get everybody set. Rolling to his right, he's in trouble, and he will be sacked. Casey Benson. He arrived in a hurry and with a mean attitude when he got there.
He sure did. There was nobody there on the outside to make that block and pick him up. He came strong and hard, and Eric didn't even see it coming.
And what's so bad, he had 2 receivers wide. About 10, 15 yards down the field with an easy pass.
7-yard loss, 8-yard loss on the play for the Dragons. Brings it 2nd and 18. Wish I could tell you how much time is left in the quarter, but I cannot see the scoreboard.
2 minutes and 24 seconds.
Good job, Ed. Cooper to Mays, incomplete. A little bit of lack of concentration. I think Mays looked up and saw Vincent had him in his sights.
Well, he threw the ball a little low, too. He was trying not to go down to one knee, but like he did last week.
That will stop the clock. And the Dragons now with a long 3rd down play.
It'd be great here to be able to convert on this. This will just build on the momentum that the Dragons already have in this game and continue to push the ball down the field.
Down to 7 seconds on the play clock. They have the play clocks here at Leesville, so the quarterbacks can see. Pitch, and Dragons go the reverse, and Tellis is going to try to throw the ball back to Cooper, and it will be picked off. Brent Hagan makes the interception. John Williams on the stop for the Dragons, along with Lionel Smith.
You know, watching that play unfold, Tellis got hurried there, and he did not have time to set his feet and to make the completion, and he threw it right to the Wampus Cat defender.
They don't have, I don't know who their number 11 is, but I was watching him, and he was back there reading the whole thing.
Josh
He was
Quayhagen.
just sitting back there like a center fielder.
Josh Quayhagen, he's one of their top defenders. He's all-district defender here in this new district that they're a part of.
Yes.
And you can expect a lot from him tonight.
Scott on the carry. As you just noted, Leesville has left District 4-4A. They've moved into District 3-4A into the Alexandria district. They thought that they would be being able to make the playoffs a lot easier into a weaker football district, but they have really met some tough times so far this year. 2nd down and 6, and the flag across the way. Goins keeps tripped up. We'll have to wait and see. They maybe didn't have enough men on the line of scrimmage, because that flag came out right at the snap, and they let them continue the play. Tellis across the way saying that it isn't against Leesville, and it will be a legal procedure. It will be for not enough men on the line of scrimmage. That'll push them back.
In that situation, they go ahead and let the play roll instead of calling it.
That's not a dead ball foul when you don't have enough men on the line. Second, and we'll call it 12 needed for the first down. Goins gets the play from the sideline and has to run all the way back to the huddle. Goins just a junior. This is his third start against the Dragons. Rolls to his right. Sets up, going deep. And right there, Robbie Hooks busts up the play intended for Henry, and a very good job.
Robbie was right on him. That was very good defensive play. Had to turn around and look over the other shoulder at the last second.
And Henry was looking for a flag there, but that was just great defensive play by Hooks. He was right on top of it.
Thought he had an opportunity to intercept the pass.
Sure did.
Maybe that's why he's at a defensive back spot instead of a receiver spot. Third down. Blown back, and back of Goins is Scott. 3rd and 12, and Goins in trouble. They set up a screen to the backside. Tellis, and a nice play as he knocks down Tommy Newbert.
Beautiful tackle.
And Donnie, I guarantee, is outweighed by about 40 pounds by Newbert right there.
He sure is, but that brought back memories of last week and the last couple seconds of the game against Jennings. We were talking about that on the way over here, the 20-mile ride. Basically went up against one of their biggest guys to ensure that we would win the game. Good job, Donnie. We're glad you're out there and play hard tonight.
Donnie told me last week, he said, I saw him, I knew he was going to catch it, but I was going to tackle him. So he said, I made certain that I was there for the play. Goins with the punt, lazy spiral, Robbie backs up, and that's a problem. And the Wampus Cats will get the football.
Well, that's a break there for the Leesville Wampus Cats, and I know that one hurts for Robbie, and he's got to turn around and defend the goal line now on defense. So we've got to shake it off. We've got to play some good defense. They're now down in our territory, 20 on about the 20-yard line, it looks to be.
He was trying to make an adjustment on that ball, and his feet got tangled.
Sure did.
And just, when your feet are going down, it's hard to catch that ball.
1st and 10 from the 18 for the Wampus Cats. Big opportunity right here in the Dragon red zone. And on first down, they give to Martin. Nance is there, and then Tellis comes to help out.
Be interesting to watch this Dragon defense the past few weeks. The further they get down the field, the tougher they play, and they've been playing tough even on this side of the field tonight. So it's important to play heads-up football and shake that off and to defend their goal line now. 2nd down. 6 needed for the first down, and the Wampus Cats in serious scoring position, and that will be the end of the first quarter. We played 12 minutes, and the Dragons lead 6-0.
And I tell you what we're going to do right this very moment.
All right, we're with Coach Thompson right here, right before the game. And Coach, we just kind of want to know what you're thinking, how are the boys feeling, how are things looking for tonight?
Well, I believe if we're going to play football, it ought to be tonight. We ought to be ready. The way we were this afternoon, I think we're ready to play.
How was practice this week with the guys?
Pretty good. It's been better than what it's been then.
Well, after that win last week, everybody excited. They were pumped, they're ready to win again?
Yes, sir. I hope so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
All right, I know last week was really exciting, but how can you not get up for the Wampus Cats?
It's an old rival game, and that's what football's about, I think, right there.
All right, well, thanks, Coach, and we'll catch you at halftime, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Still waiting on the officials to set the ball in play. All right, now we're ready to play football. Give is to Scott. Picks up a yard or so, and that's going to be it.
Head at the line of scrimmage there by Nance. Great surge by him. I tell you, that boy can play some defense. He is staying on top of things, keeping his eyes open. It's what we like to see in defensive players, playing with a lot of heart.
Brings up 3rd down, and now 5 needed for the first down.
It's incredibly important down right here. We can
Very.
stop them right here. I don't know what kind of field goal.
I think they're in 4-down territory. DeRidder and Leesville, and I don't think you want to settle for 3. Give is to Scott. Memory is there. Stewart is there. He powers his way down to close to the 10-yard line.
That's good coaching. You know, they know, obviously they've been watching some tapes. They know they're going to give it to their number 6, and he's going to go up the middle. And so that was just great coaching on our coaches' parts to have the players ready for them.
4th and 2 at the Dragons' 11-yard line.
Looks like they're going to go for it here. It's important to keep our eyes open and to make a great surge off the line.
Penetration, defensive penetration, very important right here.
Go with a full power backfield, and they give coming back this way. And can't tell. He stepped out at the 5-yard line. They got the first down.
Robbie Hooks almost got it behind the line of scrimmage. It looks like they got a first down, and we apologize for something in the middle of the screen as it comes by. But once again, it's very, very tight in here. And we got a bar right in the middle of the screen here.
I didn't realize I was trying to be a contortionist. So I'll have to go back to my radio days and explain to you, because I know you can't see everything. Goins gives to the tailback Martin, and he gets just inside the 5 and is stacked up.
I mean, it's right there in the way of our, so sorry.
But
welcome to Leesville.
Yeah, well.
Welcome to Leesville. One thing I've learned about living in DeRidder is thank God for DeRidder.
That's right.
We don't have poles in our way at DeRidder.
And we can say that because Leesville doesn't get our cable.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. You don't know me from Adam, and I'm not giving my address.
2nd down and goal from about the 4-yard line. Trying to get outside, now cuts back inside. That's Martin on the touchdown. And we are tied. 9:50 to play here in the 2nd quarter.
I'll tell you what, you know, we had to bounce back last week. And we know we can do it. We know we can move the ball. Just got to cut down on our mistakes. So Robbie won't make that mistake again. He's not doing a good job. So it'll be all right.
And it will be Quighagen to kick the extra point.
You know, at Quayhagen, they've said on the in the paper that he's a martial arts champion. So his kick ought to be good, and it is.
And the Wampus Cats lead 7-6 here in Leesville.
One of the coaches of the DeRidder Dragons. And Brad, I just want to ask you, how do you feel like practices went this week?
Practices, you know, always in Leesville week, they're going to be a little bit more upbeat. There's more at stake than just a win or a loss. It's the Hooper Trophy. You know, it's bragging rights between 20 miles of highway. So it was a better week this week practice-wise. The kids understand there's a lot more at stake than just our record. However, we have to keep the future in sight. Remember that there are other games after this, and we have to continue the progress of getting better, playing 4 quarters much harder.
Well, that's right. And Brad and I were just talking. We're both expecting children. And Brad had a dream that they're going to have their baby on November 17th. And I wanted to ask him, did you have a dream about the state championship for the baseball team? So did you have a dream about tonight and the trophy and where it's going to go?
No, I honestly can't say that I had a dream about this. I have a good feeling. I feel like our kids will play hard. You know, I always feel my personal philosophy, there's 4 ways you can play any game in any competition. You can play well and win, play well and lose, play poorly and win, and play poorly and lose. And I feel like if you do the first 2, and that's play well, you're always on the right path for a good future in any program. So I feel like if we play well tonight, I can live with that.
All right, well, we appreciate you, Brad, and thanks for giving us some time here at pregame for the Hooper Trophy Showdown.
Kickoff for the Wampus Cats. Tella standing back at about the 15 for the Dragons. And Donnie is the deep man.
And run this one all the way back.
Donnie stops the ball, picks it up at the 16. Out to the 36. 20-yard return for the Dragons. The Dragons are set up in pretty good shape.
It's a good run there. Great blocking on the front end by our DeRidder Dragons. Put us in good position. We've just got to keep pounding it up the middle, something that Coach Thompson's been dealing with and wanting to stress to his players is don't feel like you've got to always go to the outside. That has actually helped us, though, with Taylor here in the past couple weeks. But if we go down the middle, we talked about this at the break, that our offense is showing great signs to be able to move the ball tonight.
Mays and Tellis split to the top of the screen, Porter in a slot. On the option, Cooper keeps. He has 5 yards. He has 10, 15, and will be run out of bounds by Quinhagen inside the 45-yard line.
Outstanding blocking out front. I was watching, they created a wall for him, and every one of our players was on their blocks and holding those players. Not literally holding, but holding up there that player.
20-yard pickup for Cooper on the option play. Clock stopped as he was run out of bounds. Mays, same formation. Mays to the top of the screen. Tellis and Porter in the slots. And give to Taylor, and he is met rather rudely.
Justin Harry, a senior, is feeling that 0-4 start for the Wampus Cats. Trying to get a surge there on the defensive line and come through, and great play by Harry.
Yeah, he did a great job. He put a lot of energy into that.
That's right.
Cooper brings the play in. Now we'll flop the formation. Cooper on the option. Tucks the football. A good determined run by Eric, and he'll be close to the first down sticks. Real good move right there by Eric.
He definitely has some good moves, but he still carries that football, where it scares me to death.
He does carry it loose, you know, but one thing I saw that Eric had on that run was great vision of the field. He was about to toss that ball out, and then he saw that he had a little bit of a hole, and then another one opened up, and he just looked like a pinball going through there, and that ball looked that way too, and that's what concerns me. I'm afraid that's going to get us before the night's over to have to learn our lesson, and I hope that we'll be able to see him tuck that away more.
Dragons split the two backs in the backfield. The Dragons will recover the football, but it was laying down there on the ground rather precariously for a good while.
One of the things you always practice a million times in practice is don't pick the ball up. If it's on the ground, fall on it. And he tried to pick it up, and whoo, it about cost us there.
Sure did.
Dragons will be forced to punt. They had the ball 3rd and 1. Now it's 4th and 5. And Robbie Hooks will come in to punt for the Dragons and have the full complement of 11 on the field. And nobody back deep for the Wampus Cats. The candidate a snap for the Dragons. Good snap. And that ball just floats. And it takes a great Dragon roll inside the 10 and will be down at the 6-yard line.
Good punt.
33 yards, but more importantly, it backs the Cats up to the 6-yard line, and maybe the Dragons can get a turnover here. The Dragons gave the Wampus Cats a gift. Maybe the Dragons can get a gift.
Hi, my name is Dean English, and I'm a sophomore. Hi, Julian is sophomore. Hi, Sarah Newsom, sophomore. I'm Troy Gallum, a sophomore. I'm Sarah Cooper, and I'm a sophomore. I'm Laura Beaton, I'm a sophomore. I'm Ashley Burrito, and I'm a junior. I'm Karen Rutherford, and I'm a junior.
I'm Whitney Bass, and I'm a junior.
I'm Tristan Touchett, and I'm a junior. I'm Brittany Wines, and I'm a junior. I'm Jennifer Phillip and I'm a junior.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ashley Wiley,
welcome to tonight's game between the DeRidder Dragons and the Leesboro Wampus Cats.
And if they bring the play wide to the near side of the field, we're not going to be able to show you, because as you can see a little black right there, that's all that we can get.
It goes to about the 10-yard line where you see the 10, and that's about it.
On first down, they give to the tailback. Stewart is there. And on the carry is Henry. They pick plenty of yardage up on first down. And they get outside the shadow of their goalpost out to the 14-yard line. Makes it 2nd and 2.
Momentum plays such an incredible role in high school and college football. And we're going to get a little more momentum going on our side.
Sure do. You feel that momentum waning, and Wampus Cats feel a little hope tonight as they are trying to get down the field.
Give is to Martin, and he'll have the first down.
6:17 left in the second quarter.
Ed, one thing, I know you notice the offensive and defensive lines very well. Our defensive line up there, again, we're doing some arm tackling even on that run. It took the backfield coming up to be able to make that tackle, and we've got to get that initial surge and wrap him up when he comes through the line.
Well, an offensive lineman, the first thing you always want to say is you want to lift up that defensive line. If you get them standing up, well, then you've got them whipped. And our guys got to stay down.
Give to Martin, hit at the line of scrimmage. He manages to lunge forward for a yard or so. You're talking about momentum. Winning breeds success, and right now the Wampus Cats are 0-4, but they've won the last 5 games against the Dragons, so they come into tonight's ball game thinking, we may be over, but we're 5-0 against the Dragons. So that gives them a little bit of hope that if they wouldn't have had
that's true, and one thing that we know, even though I'm new to Ritter, and I'm told I'll be new to Ritter for the next 20 years, is that records don't matter when it comes
busted
to
play. Goins.
Yeah, I've been here 5 years, and I'm still the new minister of music at First Baptist Church.
That's because the other one was here for over 20 years. So
I kind of like it.
Yeah, that's
kind of cool to be, still be the new guy on the block.
That's right. This week, most of you, if not all of you, that will be watching this Monday night know that the Beauregard Fair is going on, and I was brand new to this, and it was a blast from the past for me. I've never been to a good old county fair, or as Louisiana in its quirky ways, a parish fair.
No, everybody else is quirky. We got it right.
Well, I'm just going to remain silent on that, being a native Texan.
Okay, they're saying something wrong with the clock, but now they got it set. I think it must have been the 25-second clock.
Okay, now there is a time. Before we go to a break, we interviewed a couple of the cheerleaders, and why don't we show a little bit of that footage from let all the cheerleaders interview. Okay.
I am with Megan White, one of the captains of the DeRidder Dragon cheerleaders. And Megan, I wanted to ask you, what does it take in a given week to get ready for a Friday night?
Well, it takes a lot of hard work and a lot of preparation to make up cheers and dances for the pep rallies and the games for Friday night.
We know people see you guys on Friday nights, but what are some of the other things that you're involved in as a cheerleading squad throughout the year?
Well, we cheer for football and basketball, and then we prepare for national competition mostly every spring.
Well, that's great. Megan, we appreciate you for all you do, and thanks for being a Dragon cheerleader.
Thank you.
All right, here I am with Megan White, one of the captains. Here I am with one of the DeRidder Dragon cheerleaders, Ashley Whitelington, and it's a joy to be here with her because I think this is the most awesome cheerleading squad in the state of Louisiana. That's all I know, so that's what I believe. Ashley, I wanted to ask you, why did you choose to be a cheerleader?
I just want to be able to support my school, and I thought this was the best way to do it.
How long have you been a cheerleader?
This is my 3rd year.
3rd year? Did you ever cheer as a little girl or just in high school?
No, I just up one day wanted to be a cheerleader.
What's the greatest struggle you face as a captain of a cheerleading squad?
Getting everybody under control and working together as a team. That's really the main thing.
Well, Ashley, we appreciate you for all you do every Friday night, rain, sleet, snow, or shine. You guys are our champions, and we appreciate you. Thank you. I am with
3rd down. A long 9 needed for the Wampus Cats. And Goins looking to throw. It's tipped. Incomplete. Intended for Newbert. and the ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and then Newbert was hit immediately. Once the ball is tipped, there's no such thing as pass interference, and Hooks hit him pretty good.
You know, Tellis was trying to get over there to that ball and try to make a good defensive play there, but just couldn't get to it in time before it hit the ground.
I was faked out with their play action. I thought they'd handed the ball off, and I missed that pass.
Goins will be back to punt. Taylor may have gotten a piece of the ball. It is straight up, and it hits one of the Dragons in the face, and the Wampus Cats get the football back.
I cannot believe that just happened.
That would be a Wampus Cat. Unless we recover the football, it's their football.
It is their football, and I don't know. I don't understand what the conference is.
I cannot imagine what the conference is.
Unless it doesn't go past the
line of scrimmage.
I don't know.
Well, now that could be if it doesn't go past the line of scrimmage, but the ball did go beyond the line of scrimmage. That had to be what the conference was about.
Boy, here's another tough break for special teams.
Why in the world did he try to even touch that ball?
I don't think he realized where the ball was, and he heard it hit and looked up, and it hit him in the face.
I didn't catch what number that was. Do we know who that was?
It was a number 23. We don't have him on the roster up here. That happened a couple times last week as well.
You know, I got his number, but I don't remember his name.
Right now, he's saying
Henry.
that's okay.
Scott on the carry, and Scott picks up 6 yards, 7 yards on first down, and right now the Dragons are just shooting themselves in the foot.
And you know, this is not good because we go back to the same thing every week. Many of these guys are playing both ways, and when you have momentum, lose momentum, have momentum, you have to step up even harder and play with even more heart, and it makes it difficult for 4 quarters of football.
Flags, and this will be against the Wampus Cats. Back them up 5 yards.
Go to the left.
I think so.
Bobby, right for the game. What are y'all thinking? How's the team looking?
I don't think there's not much to be said. Leesville, and everybody's pumped up, and I'm hoping for a good game by everybody.
Okay, well, I saw you out there practicing. Everybody looks pretty pumped up, ready to go.
Yeah, we're all pumped up. I don't think there's such thing as being too pumped up, but we're close to being it.
Okay, well, that's great. Good luck. Okay.
Thank you.
Kurt doing yeoman's work. Kickoffs, extra points, tight end, and defensive end. On second down, stiff arm and a whole bunch of Dragons get out to hit Scott. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Henry on the carry.
That was a good stiff arm there by Bernardo Henry to get our defender out of the way, you know, and it would have been a great stop there if we could have gotten a little lower, but it was just a great offensive move there by Henry.
Picks up about 3.
Quarterback position, another one of those coaching things. A coach will always tell a cornerback, don't ever let anybody get to your outside. And he took an inside cut towards that, and if he just contained that outside, he had a lot of linebackers and linemen coming back towards him. It's very important to do that.
Goins looking to throw. He's going deep, and he has him out there. It's complete to Henry, and the foot race is on, and Henry's going to win that battle. 75 yards.
You know, this is the second time tonight that a special teams play has cost us some points on the board.
The play action on that one hurt us. We went for the run.
Oh, we got flags. We're going to have unsportsmanlike conduct against somebody.
Celebrating a little too much, they'll penalize that on the kickoff, I do believe, if that's the case.
And this will go against the Wampus Cats.
With that said, I don't think it has anything to do with the announcer, the cannon, and all the bells and whistles that are going on the Wampus Cat side.
Or do they penalize it on this, or do we have
It's
a choice?
a dead ball penalty, so we'll have to wait and see. The official has the ball in his hand like he's ready to march 15 back, so apparently it's going to be on the extra point. And it will be on the extra point. Couple of big plays for the Wampus Cats, and the Wampus Cats are going to burn another timeout.
Timeout, Wampus Cats.
You know, this won't be a problem for Quayhagen. You know, he's a national karate expert, they say, in the newspapers, and I don't think that I don't know that he would be the kicker that we saw in Pineville earlier this year, but he's probably got a lot of power behind his punch.
I don't know. I see him coming off the field. I think they're going to go for two.
Now they're holding up one, so they're going to be going for the extra point, apparently.
Well, while we're waiting, we did some more interviews. And so while we're waiting on that real quick, let's go to one of our interviews, okay?
Lydia Cruz, please report to the press box. Lydia Cruz, please report to the press box.
All right, we are here with the two drum majors from the DeRidder High School Ambassadors in Blue. And I'd like for you guys to give your name and what grade you're in.
I'm Tim Harrington, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Alex, and I'm a senior this year.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit to the senior first. As senior leadership, what do you bring to the Ambassadors in Blue, and are you having a great time?
I'm having a great time, and I try to bring my leadership qualities here and try to lead this band as best I can.
Okay, Tim, how are you having fun this year being a drum major?
A lot of responsibility, of course, but, you know, fun comes with it.
Okay, there is a lot of responsibility, isn't there?
Yeah, a lot.
All right, well, listen, we appreciate you guys. You did a great job at halftime. We got you up there on the film, and good luck for the rest of the year, okay?
All righty.
All right, thank you.
Apparently, the Wampus Cats have changed their mind for a second time, and they're going to go for a two-point conversion. They're going with a guard around, and that's shut down quickly. Goins placed the football on the ground, and then the guard comes to pick it up. So the two-point conversion is no good on the trick play. 3:13 remains to be played in the half, and our score is the Wampus Cats 13 and the Dragons 6. Martin will kick off for the Wampus Cats. Back deep for the Dragons is Donnie Tellis, standing again at the 16. And the last time Martin kicked off, it just kind of sailed. Donnie finally picked